Hi everyone, welcome back to LPB Racing, and don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. This is the LPB Mazda MX5 Touring Trophy. This is round 2, race 2 from Dragon Trail Gardens. Another brilliant race on the way, guys, so enjoy. Hi everyone, and welcome back to LPB Racing for the LPB Mazda MX5 Touring Trophy here on GTSPORT. This is round 2, race 2 here from Dragon Trail Gardens. Let's take you through the grid for this one. So it is Neil Farmack on pole due to his win in the last race. So Pash in second with Nifty in third in the second Mazda car. Then it's Twerdy fourth with Scott in fifth. Now we've got Bidster in 6th place, and he's on maximum ballast. We'll go through the ballast in a minute. And then Firepower 7th with Unforgiven in 8th. Will start in 10th with TY in Will will start 9th with TY in 10th. And then we have Stealth in 11th with Woo Woo managing to reconnect for this one, and hopefully going to finish this one in 12th. So let's crack on with the action then. So your weight penalty runners are Bidster on 100 kilos. We then have Nifty on 80. Pash on 60, Neil on 40, and Unforgiven on 20 kilos as the revs rise here at Dragon Trail Gardens. Race 2 is away and off we go. So everyone going up the gears, trying to get a good run down towards turn 1. There's not much wheel spin from these cars, so it's just about the reaction from the lights that you get. And it looks like Twerdy got a good reaction. He's right behind. He's right behind Neil Farmack now, pressuring the back of him as a few people hitting the dirt further back as well as we go into the first chicane. And through there we go, Nifty and Scott alongside each other. Twerdy's taking the lead. He's just schooled Neil and Pash out front and absolutely took the lead. Woo Woo from the back of the grid doing another demon start. Woo Woo, the intense starter in LPB. He always gets up the grid very, very quickly, and he's already in 5th place from the back of the grid. That is insane. As we'll go to the front runners, Twerdy, Pash and Neil 3 wide into the hairpin. Oh, that's going to end in tears. Oh, he has ended in tears for TY. He hits the wall, and I'm not sure whether it was contact or by himself, but we'll check in a bit. But TY goes off. Twerdy then with Neil Farmack right behind him, pressuring him on. Then we've got the second group, Nifty in 5th, Bids behind him in 6th, Unforgiven, trying to get past Bids, and Bids trying to get past Nifty here as you go, slide over the other end of the curb. Got to be careful doing that, otherwise you'll spin as Woo Woo goes down to 8th place now. Unforgiven passes him on the Laser Tools car. Further back, we've got Will there in 11th, TY 12th after that spin. That's more or less his race run, unless you can catch up to the rest. And if they keep battling, then they might do. So it is Twerdy then in the lead, Neil 2nd, Pash 3rd. And we've got Scott in 4th. And then we have Nifty, Bidster and Unforgiven 6th, 7th, 8th, 5th, 6th and 7th. And then Woo Woo in 8th. So as we cross the line then, Twerdy leads the opening lap from Neil Farmack 2nd, Pash 3rd. And then you've got side-by-side action for Woo Woo and Unforgiven towards turn 1. Unforgiven just trying to hold off Woo Woo, who's going on the outside line. Unforgiven holds on. Down to the chicane, we have Nifty down Ninja, head runs wide. Will Bidster have a chance to get through the chicane? No, can't quite do it yet. Remember, Nifty and Bids, the 2 heaviest cars in the race. Bids on 100 kilos, Nifty on 80 kilos, so it's going to make a bit of a difference as the Mazda runs wide out of the chicane. Down to the hairpin, further back, Firepower holding off Will in 10th now, as Stealth's gone down to 11th, so Stealth goes down to 11th place. Back to the hairpin, Pash in 3rd there. Oh, Twerdy running wide on the grass, don't want to do that. You'll lose some right momentum and some right traction out of there, Twerdy, if you keep doing that. But Neil Farmack right on the back of him now, so Pash there in 3rd. Scott just starting to lose touch with Pash and the leaders there, and Bidster and Nifty and Unforgiven trying to tag on the back. We've got cars going wide down the bottom of the hill. I think Neil made a mistake there, and Neil makes a mistake, and Pash is right on him now, goes for the switch back through the quadruple apex right-hander, and Pash can't quite hold on. Can't quite hold on to the inside line, and Neil holds position there. So further back then, we've got Woo Woo trying to go in the middle of Nifty and Unforgiven, 3 wide into the last corner, and he gets just ahead of Nifty, and he might get the places. And here we go, 2 for 1. Woo Woo gets past Unforgiven and Nifty to take 6th place. What a move there from Woo Woo in the Sonic Racing Team car. And then Scott ahead of Bids further up. Nifty. Where's Will? There's Will. 9th, 10th, 11th. We've got Firepower in 11th place. Stealth moved up to 10th then, so he's past Firepower. So a good little battle further happening back here as well. As we go down to the chicane. And TY's trying to catch this bunch, and TY is catching this bunch actually, so he could be in for some extra positions here, TY, after that incident on lap 1. And we'll get a replay of that later on as Stealth hops over the curb. Proper Knock Hill touring car style, but he's not at Knock Hill at the minute, so Firepower going for the overtake, but gets a penalty, so he'll serve that. Meanwhile, back to the leaders. And Twirly still leads the way, but we've got Pash going back into the hands of Scott and Bidster here. And Bidster hopping the curb there. Got to be careful not to push too hard. But he is pushing hard. Down to the right-hander, quadruple right-hander, hit the first apex, hit the second, and then the third. Just about hit it, and then the last one. There we go, and out of the corner, down the straight towards the last corner. Everyone drafting each other now, but Bidster will lose out on the straight because the other two in front of him have got no weight on. As Scott goes to the inside of Pash, having a look for third place. He's on the inside line. Pash gives him a lot of racing room, but then closes the door and decides, I'm not going to give you that much room in the end. But Scott does go through, and Bidster now trying to pick who he wants to draft off because he's going to lose time anyway. Neil Farmack challenging Twerdy for the lead, but Twerdy pulls away. Further back, we've got Will and Stealth, Firepower, and TY's on the back of this bunch now as well. Let's go back to the leaders. TY, so Scott then holding on from Pash and Bids. Into the right hander, he goes a bit wide there, that could leave the door open for Pash on the way out if he can get close enough. He's right behind him, he can't get much closer, otherwise he'll be in the boot of Scott's car. And it'll be a tight squeeze in these cars. And down towards the hairpin, Scott defending the inside line, making Pash go around the long way round. Scott has the inside line into the corner to defend the line, and Pash is not afraid to go around the outside, but Scott holds on. Masterfully done there, and Bidster having a little look at Pash on the way out the corner, but with the acceleration of Pash, I don't think he'll get through. No, he doesn't, he has to tuck in behind. So the sideways racing car tucks behind the independent car of Pash. Through the complex, Pash has to turn in on a defensive line there. Scott goes wide, hits the gravel, and very lucky not to spin the car around there, because you do that and you can end up spinning the car around so easily if you lose grip on that right rear tyre. But now Bidster on the inside line, getting up on the curb, forcing Pash wide, and then out side by side down towards the next corner. But Pash will have the draft, and Bidster says, no, it's my draft. Mine, I want the draft. But Pash with the weight, with no weight on his car, should have a bit more of an advantage. But they're still side by side into the braking zone. It just shows you, even in the draft, Bidster couldn't pull alongside Pash with the weight penalty difference, and Pash holds on to 4th place now. Brilliant scrap that. Nifty, Unforgiven are quite close together as well. Let's have a check on TY's progress. He's past Firepower, and he's now trying to work his way past Stealth in the Sonic Racing Team car, and he's just got a good run out the last corner now, so TY will be going through here for 10th place. The Bounty car goes ahead. Meanwhile, up the front, Twerdy leading the way then. Neil running wide in 2nd. Scott trying to hope Neil runs more wide in 3rd. And then Bidster and Pash still at it, still side by side, these two. Being side by side for almost a lap constantly now. Down to the hairpin, mirror to mirror. They can almost shake hands out of there, but I don't think they will be at this point. They'll be hoisting baseball bats at each other at this rate. Into the hairpin, Bidster over the curb. Pash gives him just enough room. Brilliant racing there, brilliant racing room there from Pash. And give Bidster only just enough to play with, and that's exactly what you do. Brilliant touring car style racing there from Pash. That's how you do it. No crash bang and wallop, just a nice little squeeze, and that did the trick. And Pash holds on to 4th as Scott makes a mistake in 3rd, kicks up the dust, and that's going to lose time to Neil Farmack. Let's have a look further back. We've not had a look at Nifty and Unforgiven for a while. They're still together in 7th and 8th positions, with the Mazda of Nifty still ahead of the Laser Tools car of Unforgiven. Then we've got Firepower and Stealth. Oh, TY's gone backwards again. He's made some kind of another mistake, because he's gone backwards, unless he got hit by Stealth or Firepower, but he's had some mistake there, and he's now got it all to do yet again. And we just saw Stealth and Firepower having a little incident back there as well. So again, we'll get those in the replays at the end, guys, because again, I tend to miss a lot of stuff. So on the replays now, it says it's the stuff I missed as well as the replays. Just remember, we're doing these races live, so these are recorded live. There's no bits missing in the actual main race. It is all live. I say it as I see it, and I try and go through the replay accordingly and get the best bits that I can at the time. And it's more luck than judgment, I'll tell you that. But Woo Woo gets a good run out of the corner. He's now on the back of Bidster and Pash, and the weightless Woo Woo attacking the weightless Pash and the heavy Bidster as he goes down to the hairpin. Pash defends the inside. Bidster not going to go for the inside lines. Pash is there, tries to go around the outside, but Woo Woo's now fighting back out the corner. But Bidster should get a good enough run to stay ahead. Will he? No, Woo Woo's still there. We're now side by side through the complex. Woo Woo behind Pash, and he's going to try and tuck in, but Bidster will not give up without a fight. Up over the curb. Bidster gives in, but then he's going to go for the cutback, maybe down to the quadruple right-hander. He's on the outside though. That's not going to be a good place to be. And Woo Woo gets it done with the shuffle, but Bidster's down the inside again, because Woo Woo now goes wide. You don't leave a sniff of a door open for Bids, because he's in there quicker than a duck lands in water. But Bidster not able to get through there, and Woo Woo holds on. Bidster now flashing the lights at Woo Woo, saying how dare you, but Woo Woo's like, am I bothered? No, face not bothered, let's go. Meanwhile, up front, let's have a check on the leaders then. So lap 7 where we're about to go on to now, so just about to take over to lap 7. Bing, there we go, lap 7, and Twerdy leads the way from Neil Farmack. About a second and a half is the gap, and then Neil to Scott is about 2 seconds, maybe 1.5, 2 seconds, and then we've got Pash and Woo Woo and Bidster all still together. Bidster losing touch a bit now with the weight on the car. Might be able to push and gain that gap back, but he'll have to see as Pash goes into the chicane. It looks like Scott said, oh, Bidster's gone round! Bidster's gone round! What the hell's this? Who wrote this script? Bidster's gone round. And yeah, just a general mistake there from Bids, I think, and you don't see that every day, but Bidster makes a bit of a faux pas of the chicane and goes round. So we'll get that in the replays later on, but yeah, that was not good for Bids. But everyone else makes a position then, and Unforgiven on the inside of Nifty now, looking to get 6th place off of him now, and does so. So Unforgiven moves ahead of Nifty as well. And further up front then, so we've got Pash and Woo Woo now together. Scott might be joining in on this pack as well, because Scott's losing touch with Neil and Twerdy, and Pash and Woo Woo are closing him down. So it looks like Scott could be vulnerable here with a few laps to go in this race. There's Twerdy and Neil ahead, and Neil is catching Twerdy slightly here. He's got the fast lap of the race as well, a 41.1 on lap 3, and the last laps was a 41.3 for Neil and a 41.4 for Twerdy, so 10th last time round closing in. We'll see if Twerdy can pull out the gap this time. But meanwhile, Scott, Pash and Woo Woo are all still together, and also Unforgiven and Nifty are still together. Which one do we watch? I don't know, but let's have a look at further back down the field. I think we just had a slider out of the last bit, and I think Firepower was that car, and TY now about to go down the inside and gets through before the corner, tucks in for the braking zone, and Firepower is now down in 12th place. So not good for Firepower, but TY moves up one. There's Pash. Oh, Pash is ahead of Scott now. Scott's been mobbed. Scott has been absolutely mobbed here. So he's lost time to the leaders. He's now battling for trying to survive for his last podium slot with Pash and Woo Woo, because Woo Woo's now got the momentum on them both. Pash moves across, trying to counter-attack Scott, but Woo Woo's already in there on the inside. The Sonic Racing Team car on the inside. Scott comes across for his line. Woo Woo's a bit of a compromise. Will Pash get the run on the outside line? No, he won't. Yes, no, I don't know. You guys call it, I don't know. But Scott holds 3rd. Woo Woo takes 4th. Woo Woo says, right Pash, you've had enough time, you've had enough attempts, my turn. And he's right on the back of Scott now, seeing what he can do. Pash just backing off a little bit there and just, okay, Woo Woo, you have a go, and I'll see if I can follow you through. But Scott is a wily campaigner, he does defend, he doesn't take no crap when it comes to defending. And down the back straight we go. Scott, he defends there to the inside. saying I'm going to cover this way and I'm going to take back my racing line now. She's not afraid of Woo Woo behind. Woo Woo hits the back of Scott there. I think there was contact, and he hits the back of Scott, and now Woo Woo has to go wide and goes wide and lets Pash through because he was slowing up to let Scott rejoin. So good sportsmanship there from Woo Woo, and I think just a genuine mistake there. Further back, Bidster and Unforgiven and Nifty having a good battle here. Remember, Bidster and Nifty, the heavy cars, and Unforgiven with only a little bit of weight in his car now. He's got 20 kilos in. Last lap of this race then, and the leaders are close. Twerdy is being caught by Neil Farmack. 41.7s last time round, and Neil on a 41.3 and a 41.6. So looks like the battle for the lead is on this last lap. Down to the hairpin. Twerdy not defending yet. He defends a little bit just to make sure Neil's not going to go for any last minute dives. And big slide from Twerdy. He's going to lose momentum there. They don't want to do that into this next section. Just a quick look back at third place. Scott holds off Woo Woo for now. Back to the leaders. Twerdy, the number 55, with Neil, number 12, right behind him. The more power, baby. Independent car of Twerdy against the Mazda car, the team car of Neil Farmack. Twerdy goes wide there. Doesn't want to do that because he could get a penalty or he could lose the lead. Doesn't want to do that. And Twerdy now holding on to the lead best he can, but now he's trying to lose the draft from Neil Farmack. Moves right to the right hand side. Now defends the inside, just trying to put Neil off. Breaking into the last corner for the last time. Will Twerdy get it? Neil goes wide. He's going to try and get a cut back onto the straight. Twerdy holds on for now. This could be a nail-biting finish, but I think Twerdy's just about got enough gap here. And it is going to be Twerdy who wins race 2 here at Dragon Trail Gardens. Well done, Twerdy. Neil in second. Scott's going to be third as Woo Woo takes to the grass on the exit of the last corner. Scott's going to hold on to third. Little weave across the line with Pash fourth, with Woo Woo 5th. Unforgiven's going to take 6th place with Bids to 7th. Nifty's down to 8th. Not a good race for Nifty there, going backwards a bit there. Will a consistent 9th. And then it's going to be Stealth in 10th place with Firepower in 11th, as TY must have made him another mistake, and Ragged from TY, lap 5, 156.9. Not a good lap from TY there. So Stealth 10th, Firepower 11th, and TY 12th. So guys, we will now go and get the replays in of the race and the results. And now after that, guys, let's go and take a look at some of the replays and obviously the bits I missed. Okay, here's the first of the replays then. Here's what happened to TY on the first lap. So he's on the inside of Bids. He goes into the corner. Oh, there's contact with Woo Woo, and then he just loses it. There's a tang slapper. I think that was just a racing incident with the contact, and TY has to get the car turned round. Here's the second replay then, what happened to Woo Woo. So here we go into the chicane, hits the curb, runs wide and over the sausage curb, and Woo Woo goes down the order, does a bit of right crossing, a bit of bunny hopping, and then rejoins just behind Nifty. Now here's a replay of TY doing a very un-TY thing. He goes down the inside of Firepower, brakes very, very late, and just goes really, really wide and lets Firepower go straight back through. So he's not like TY whatsoever. And now here's another replay of what happened to TY for him to go back down the field yet again on lap 5. So going through the chicane, hits the curb alright, and then into this next one, hits the sausage curb and loses the rear end. Round she goes into the wall and loses all that time that he gained, and has to turn the car around again, then gets annoyed with himself, does another little donut, and then stops the car, gets going, and by that time he's done, he's right down the order again. Now here's a little something that happened between Stealth and Firepower on lap 5. Stealth goes into the gravel there, goes wide, and then as you go down the hill, Firepower just goes wide himself, hits the grass. Now watch this, slide and hold it. What a hold there from Firepower, and a good recovery from Stealth in the gravel as well. Epic stuff, boys. Now here's a quick replay of what happened to Bids. He hits the curb up on 2 wheels and round she goes into the gravel. Just caught the inside curb too much, and the inside of the wheel hit the inside of the curb and up on 2 wheels, and over she goes, and Bids ends up down in 8th. Now here's a replay on the last lap of the race. This is what happened to TY for him to go down to last place. hits the curb, goes wide, then onto the grass, recovers, but by that time firepower's gone through and TY just about recovers the car. And now here's the last of the replays. On board with Pash, watch Woo Woo on the right ahead as we go into the last corner. Brake, goes to the outside line of Scott. Scott gives him plenty of room, and then Woo Woo just runs out of road. I think he just thought Scott was going to come back across, and then Woo Woo flinched and goes down to 5th. So we come back from the replays, and now it is time to look at the results. So let's go. Twirdy wins the race. Well done to Twirdy. A brilliant win there from Neil Farmack in 2nd place. Scott gets on the podium in 3rd. Well done to him, with Pash in 4th. Woo Woo finishes in 5th, just ahead of Unforgiven in 6th. Bidster finishes down in 7th, with Nifty just behind him in 8th. Then we have Will in 9th. Stealth finishes down in 10th, with Firepower in 11th, and a horrible race for TY down right at the back in 12th place. So hopefully it can pick up for next time, with Neil taking the fastest lap of 1:41.1. So as we come back from that then, your winner is Twirdy there. Well done to Twirdy in the more power baby car, and Neil Farmack just behind him there in the Mazda. Let's get a better shot of his car. There we go, that's a good shot of the car, and also Neil Farmack as well. So well done to Twirdy, a brilliant win, and we will see you guys next time for race 3, which will be at Dragon Trail Seaside. So we'll see you over there at the Seaside. Take care, guys. Thank you for watching round 2 there, guys, and next time it's time to go to Dragon Trail Seaside for race 3 and 4. So it's going to be some brilliant racing on our tarmac beach, and we will see you there, guys, there. So don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. See ya.